Hello, EDP 510 students. I'm excited. We are already almost in week 4-ish of this course. So I wanted to just give you a couple of updates on where we are. Obviously, we're adhering to this document here. And so it looks like for this week, you all have already done Erie parts 1, 2, and then potentially 3, depending on if you took the extension without penalty, that's fine. This week we are going over Piaget's Stages of Cognitive Development and also the Social Cultural Development Theory by Vygotsky. So there's a lot of videos to watch this week, and I just posted the discussion board prompt. I'm going to show you that real quick. If you go into modules, here is the discussion board prompt. I did also add in the book clubs for the rest of the session. I still have to add in the discussion board prompts for the following weeks. However, this one is there. So you're going to look at Piaget versus Vygotsky. After you look at all the material and think about what are the strengths of Piaget's theory related to cognitive development, and then what are some limitations. And then what are some strengths to Vygotsky's social learning theory, and what are some limitations. In this week's discussion board post for the curriculum piece, you do not need to respond to your peers. That's just for book club. So this one is just your initial post is due this week. You are obviously encouraged to read there's 3 of you, so to read your peers and respond. However, it's not required for point completion. Go back there. Let's see. For next week, week 5, I want you to, it looks a little strange. There's a week 5 PowerPoint and book club, but there's also a separate site called Abby, and this is based on selective mutism. So this is part of week 5. So you want to make sure that you go in and look at this. There won't be a discussion board post for that related to the curriculum because you have an Abby assignment. So you've got a plan that you need to do, which is here. You will always have a discussion board post for book club to get your points, but as far as this week's curriculum for week 5, it's just going to be reading Abby's story, reading about selective mutism, and then there is a case plan in terms of how to prepare if you were to have her in your class. There is a case study there. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I am available. Also, I will be sending out a time for us to meet for our very last session, the roundtable. That is a Zoom conference. I'm just looking through all the stuff that I have on here. And that will take place the last week of the course. So if we look at our timeline again, June 26th is the day I would like to do that. Class officially ends on the 27th, which means grades need to be done, a day or 2 after that. So I will be sending out a doodle to see what time you all are available for Zoom conferences for the final date. I hope that it looks like you're embracing the curriculum and that you're learning about theory. If any of you are interested in setting up a Zoom with me prior or a call or anything, just feel free to do that. I'm here to make sure that happens. Again, in a face-to-face, we are more dynamic in the way that we can interact with the material. So I'm very happy to set up a Zoom call with any of you or all of you at this point. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Otherwise, have a great week, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thanks.